So today we are going to discuss an important topic which is also a very high yielding topic for the university examinations, that is retinoblastoma. You can see in the picture retinoblastoma. In one eye you can see whitish pupil, that is leukorrhea, an important sign of retinoblastoma. We will discuss that in the upcoming slide. First is the overview. It is the most common primary intraocular malignancy. It is seen in children of age less than 3 years. So, what about its genetics? The non-hereditary cases are 60% and they are higher as compared to hereditary cases, which are 40%. Under hereditary also, the familial ones are 7 to 10% and the non-familial are 30 to 33%. So the total sporadic cases, which include non-hereditary and non-familial, are 90 to 93%. So maximum cases are sporadic and not hereditary. And all the non-hereditary cases are unilateral, that is, they will be presenting features only in one eye. Only one eye will be involved. So now, clinical features. So the most common clinical sign, which is very, very important, is leukorrhea, that is white pupillary reflex. Pupil will be white in color, not black. That I have already shown you in the first picture. I told you at that time, that this is whitish pupil is seen, that is leukorrhea. Second most common sign is strabismus or esotropia, that is, its squint will be seen in the eyes and there will be inward deviation. Third is secondary glaucoma or ophthalmos, that is, there will be raised intraocular pressure of the eyes, that is glaucoma. So secondary glaucoma or ophthalmos. Under ophthalmos also you will see raised intraocular pressure and blue eyes will be seen. Then the most common route of spread is optic nerve. It spreads via optic nerve and the growth pattern is exophytic, that is, it grows towards the choroid layer of the eyes. Then retrolamina, that is, then the tumor will grow behind the lamina cribrosa. You know what is lamina cribrosa? It's a kind of mesh-like structure which is seen in the posterior part of sclera through which the optic nerve passes. So it will grow retrolaminar behind the lamina cribrosa and then endophytic, that is, it will grow inside the vitreous cavity. You can observe that easily under indirect ophthalmoscopy. Next comes histopathological features, which include two types of rosettes, flexnal winter stena. You can see there is a central empty lumen surrounded by columnar cells. Then secondly, this is homerite rosettes. This is also called as pseudo rosettes and there is no empty lumen here. Then next comes investigations. So the investigation of choice is CT scan. It is the most common cause of intraocular calcification, that is, in retinoblastoma, calcification is also seen. So you can observe that easily under CT scan. You can also go for MRI to check metastasis, that is, how much it has spread to the nearby structures. You can check for the amount of lactate dehydrogenase in aqueous. Then you can also go for biopsy after removing the entire eye and the sample is taken from the optic nerve. Then next comes the treatment. What is the treatment of choice? Enucleation. You remove the entire eyeball along with optic nerve. You can also go for chemotherapy. Since it's a malignancy, you can give carboplatin, etoposide and vincristine. If it is unilateral retinoblastoma grade 2, then you will give carboplatin plus vincristine. If it is grade 3 or grade 4, you will give all the three drugs. And if it is grade 5, you have to go for enucleation. What is enucleation? Remove the entire eyeball along with optic nerve. Next comes if the tumor is of grade 5. So how will you check if tumor is of grade 5 or not? So you can see any of these three features. First is if the tumor is occupying more than 50% of the total volume of the eye, it is grade 5. If vitreous hemorrhage is seen, it is grade 5. If rubeosis iridis, what is rubeosis iridis? Neovascularization of the iris means blood vessels you will see on the iris, that is rubeosis iridis. If you are seeing the blood vessels on iris, if you are seeing vitreous hemorrhage, that is blood inside the vitreous cavity, or if the tumor is occupying more than 50% of the total volume of eye, then it is grade 5 tumor and you have to go for enucleation. Then thank you.